I'm here today with one of the most recognisable faces in UK poker, Mr. Sam Acheampong, aka Ping Pong, aka Pingers, aka the Hackney Hotelier. How are you, mate?
I'm good, thanks. I'm good.
Good to see you.
Right?
Yeah, good, thank you. So, as a double ambassador for both Genting Poker and Party Poker,
yep.
Can you tell me a bit about those ambassadorships, what they entail, and how they're going?
Yeah, sure. I mean, so obviously Genting has recently taken over Aspers. I've been a long-time regular at Aspers, and it's just kind of brewed over a period of time where they recognised that they wanted to have someone or people representing the card room, which is obviously London's largest card room. And we started talking, and I accepted to do the job of spreading the gospel of Genting Poker throughout the UK or wherever else I went. And then Party Poker, who I've played on and liked for a very long time, they happened to come to London, so I was an ambassador for that leg of the tour. And gratefully, thankfully, I'm blessed to have been asked to do the other stops. So we've got Manchester, Glasgow, Birmingham, and Sheffield coming up this year.
Nice. You start to look like a motor racing driver.
I said to someone, I look like a Formula One driver by the end of this. Yeah.
Nice. So obviously, as one of your roles, I guess, as an ambassador, you're tasked with bringing more people into the game, making a fun experience, etc. Are you seeing any changes in terms of the makeup of fields in poker tournaments and cash games, or is it changed, or is it similar to how it was when you first started playing?
I mean, look, the numbers are really strong now. A lot more people coming into poker.
Yeah.
I meet a lot of people who are coming into poker. It's their first or second time playing live. A lot more women in the game now, and that's there's one of the Genting ambassadors. Is Claire.
Yeah.
She's done a lot for that. People like Kerry Jane. There's a lot. Diver with fabulous women in poker. Like all of these are really bringing new players, females into the game. Unis as well. A lot of young uni students are really becoming students of the game.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah. Lots of GTO talk and stuff at the table.
Yeah, they're getting too good at the game. That's the problem.
This is a problem.
We're dinosaurs.
I'm a dinosaur. Yeah.
I know you've been playing poker for a long time. I've known you probably about 15 years now. How did you first get into the game? Where did you first play?
Oh Christ! My first foray into poker was being invited to meet some friends at the Gut Shop on Clerkenwell Road. We played the Tuesday £5 rebuy.
Shout out £5 rebuy at the Gut Shop.
£5 rebuy at the Gut Shop. Mm-hmm. That's where it all started, and then I was hooked.
Yeah.
Then obviously after the Gut Shop closed, we went to the International, and then after that closed the Fox, and then obviously Aspers opened, and that's been my home casino. Really since then,
which is now Genting. So there's always change in the industry, but there's a lot of poker tours in the UK right now. If you want to play, you can play most weekends, right?
Yeah, I mean, just about every weekend now. There's always something going on. There's always something going on with the relevant buy-ins for the different levels of where you're at in poker.
Yeah.
If you want to find something for 50 quid, you can. If you want to find something for over £1,000, you can.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty accessible. So
yeah, I also see there's some like specifically ladies' nights events at Genting, and obviously Kerry Jane at the Hippodrome. She's been doing that for a while, which is a great way for people to get into the game if they're
100%,
want to dip their toe in.
100%.
So outside of poker, and your Instagram username is Hackney Hotelier, you've been in the hospitality industry for what, 20-something years now?
Over 30 years, David.
Wow.
30 years,
okay.
Yes. I know I don't look that old, but yes, I've been around that long.
So 30, okay. So as someone, I travel quite a lot for poker, and obviously, leisure travel as well. I'm sure everybody watching this travels around, whether it's business travel or not. Can you give our viewers some tips or a tip about maybe how to get a better deal at a hotel or snag an upgrade or something like that? Is there any insider info you can share with us?
I don't know about insider info. I mean, it goes to say always be courteous and polite, but hotels appreciate you booking directly. That's one big thing at the moment. A lot of people, will book on one of the OTAs, online travel agents. But if you book directly, you're likely to get the best deals. You're likely to get an upgrade. Some people say wait until the evening and then ask if an upgrade's available. But I actually, from my experience working in hotels, the earlier you come, the more opportunity there is for upgrade.
Okay.
Because you know what your inventory is like,
right.
And once you're upgraded, you're upgraded.
Right.
So if you come early, nice big smile. The receptionists and the team members in the hotels, they're always there to serve you, basically. And if you leave a nice impression on them, they'll certainly do all they can to make your stay memorable. So.
And I have seen this in action. I have seen Sam pull some string, because you've worked obviously on both sides of the counter, so you know how it works. So good information. And sticking with the theme of travel, a lot of us are heading out to Vegas for the summer, but obviously, again, people travel all over the place. Do you have a travel tip, travel hack that you share? Is there something you do whenever you go abroad that you swear by?
Well, so I sell technology to hotels now. I cover Europe. I cover some other regions across the world, and I travel a bit. Whenever I travel, I always book a flight in the morning. A lot of people book flights in the evening, but if there's any travel disruption or anything like that, you end up either sleeping on the floor of an airport, or you get to wherever you're going to go in the silly hours of the morning.
Right.
If you book early, you're likely to, even if there is disruption, you're likely to know in advance, because your airline will know that the aircraft isn't where it's meant to be in the morning. Or you have a lot more opportunity to get onto another flight. So that's one of the things I always do, because typically when I'm traveling for work, tight schedule. So that's the one thing I do 100% for flights. Hotels also, I inform them of when I'm going to arrive, even if it's before check-in. Because once again, you don't want to get booked out of a hotel because they're fully booked.
Cool. All right. So early flights, as long as you don't mind a really early morning, you're recommending early flights.
Early flights is the way forward.
I like it. Final question. If you were going to play heads-up poker one-on-one against somebody, anybody dead or alive, who would it be? Where would it be? And why them?
Oh my God. Tough question. One person I'd like to meet, is Barack Obama.
Yes.
So I'd like to meet him, and I'd like the kudos of saying I beat him at poker heads up. So that'd be really cool. As to where, I don't know. In the White House.
I was going to say,
in the White House, that would be the best place. I don't know what the opportunity for that to happen now is, but
maybe you'll come back in.
But
we could do that. I like that. It's a good choice. All right. Well, it's been brilliant to chat to you, Sam.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time, mate.
Thanks for your time.
Hope people find it useful. And
I hope so too. And thank you for what you're doing with Binq Poker. I mean, I think you're really straddling the two sides and working, showcasing.
Yeah, I mean, we love the game, and I think everyone can benefit from at least playing the game and for the first time and finding out what it's all about, and can teach some good life skills as well. Right? So,
yeah.
Thank you, mate.
You're welcome. Take care. Bud. Good luck in Vegas.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks.